Yo, should I get off call? Wait, hold on.
Mike will appear if I force him on Genshin.
I can, but I have to get off in a bit because of pizza.
Alright, time to kick you out. Yeet! You don't hear the yeet sound, so we'll put this in instead. Why are you back? Why are you back?
You forced me.
I kicked you! You know what? I'll send you to the basement temporarily. Boo! Hello, hello, welcome, welcome first time. Oh shoot! It was not supposed to be Zenless. Genshin, Genshin. Ah! It's supposed to be Genshin! Whoops! I forgot to do the thing! Whoopsie! Genshin, event. Ah! Totally not Mike. Yeah, totally not. Giving tea to a dog, interesting. What? First of all, he's not a dog. He's a polar bear. It totally didn't give me a second to remember what he was. And second of all, he'll be fine, I think. I don't know if actually, I retract my statement. I don't know if maybe he'll be fine. We'll discover that. You know, that's what science is for. Totally not microphone. Nah. Alright, welcome to stream. I can't. welcome to stream. I don't know what to say. Alright, this is a great stream. You're doing amazing. Alright. Please tell me I don't have to update. Okay. Yay! Alright. Okay. I totally didn't like rush stream last minute. No, who would do that? Taking 3 years to load. Load faster. Yippee! Wait, why am I here? What was I doing? Whatever I was doing. Event. Got a quest. I already. Oh. Spawns and drown. See, I will not drown. Farina will though.
Light it up!
Vroom.
Try and stop me!
Hi.
Huh? Why are all these people gathered around? Did something happen?
Does it look like I know?
Let's go take a look.
Alright, alright. I have to be close
How's
to
it
my
looking,
mic.
Doc? Is there any hope for him?
Chill, bro. I'm thinking. This dude's Milray, right? What a little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlosaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss. He's a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters. We even awarded him a Warrior's Medal after the war ended. But then he
Aw.
took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Poor little guy. Already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
Hey, Kachina, what's going on here? Traveler, Paimon, long time no see.
Hello. So basically, there's this young Tepetlosaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting weaker and weaker by the day. Eva's taking a look at him. Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way.
And you are?
Ah, you're that Cuckoo-thesaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned, does it actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured out. For a juvenile saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war, but he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
It's adorable.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients.
Which is?
First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred flame? Like the one burning in the stadium?
Maybe?
When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage. Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of Sacred Flame.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in that land for ages now, but we've never come across anything like that.
So it would seem, as it happens.
Huh?
For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, The people of Natland knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when. I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but the other chiefs might know something. I'll go ask them.
All right.
Thank you, Aoife. Your diagnosis was a huge help. Mind if I keep you a little longer?
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Great. In that case, let's go our separate ways for now. Milray needs some proper rest, and he's not going to get that with so many people gathered around. I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers crossed, he'll soon be on the mend.
Alright, so you just have to make this sacred flame thing.
What up, my dudes?
Hello?
Hey, come on, chill. The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather Clan. This here's my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say. The Traveler in Paimon, yeah? Everyone's heard all about you two. You're absolute legends. The total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Best hero duo I've ever seen. No contest.
Aww, you're making Paimon blush.
She's also the Russian.
Truth
I mean, who
is,
said
I
that?
spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you.
A legend among vets.
Yo, thanks, bro.
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was running around like a headless chicken.
Seriously? Seriously?
True dat. More wounded were piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet.
That's rough.
No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
Oh, so your dad was a vet too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot anything, out came the broom. My family's been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition though, you know? Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt. But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon.
Aqualina
Usually you
underscore
only
Virgo.
feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Hello.
Who knows? After he passed,
don't have to say
there
it
wasn't anybody else I
entirely.
could ask.
As
I
said,
figure
you
it's
could just call
because
me Ilt.
guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured.
May I ask a
So
question?
maybe Milray will be
Sure.
the first.
You've got this, bro.
Heck yeah, I do.
You talk for a while longer. Can I eat Paimon?
Looks
Sure.
like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have to say.
The last time I was here,
You sure
I remember
you're
seeing him
finding
happily rolling around with Io.
somewhere?
This is so sudden.
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for
Where's
people and
Paimon?
Saurians to just collapse overnight.
Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this far.
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
For one so
Here, have
young
Paimon.
to risk life and limb on the field of battle.
Ooh.
This too is
I
a
love the outfits.
responsibility we adults must bear.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one place?
Eats
Not
one.
something you
one
see
by,
every day.
Eats one by one.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine, so don't look too surprised.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist. You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway, let's get down to business.
Let's get down
Aoife,
to business.
we've been informed about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past. We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Natlan, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame, known as the Bloomflower Trials. It was a combat exercise held jointly by the 6 tribes that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So they occasionally yielded an even purer form of sacred flame.
Sacred flame crystals!
For real? How have I never heard of that?
They said it in sync.
Simple. The Bloomflower Trials haven't been held for centuries.
Is there some hidden story behind this?
Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. But it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics. The more reasonable explanation is this: that people once believed these sacred flame crystals to be vessels of extraordinary power, and that warriors could use them to enhance their own strength. In reality, they turned out to be far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable, but they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower Trials obsolete, and thus they were forgotten.
Ah, I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower Trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
I'd say we'd be better off not treating it like some kind of hassle. All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own accord. Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has become more like a tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape. So why not let them hone their skills on a fresh new stage?
We should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower Trials.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No objections on my part.
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching to take part. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Molani will be there. There's nothing she loves more than a lively occasion.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal? Great. We're all in agreement then.
Nice!
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up. If interest is high, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
Agreed.
If I get randomly distracted,
Rules
it's
will be
because I'm
crucial
doing
too.
I'm Diamond Art
The
while
competition
listening.
without rules is just mindless violence. And that's not what we want.
I'll
It's
draw
of
up an outline.
Kokomi.
Let's meet up at the
I
speaker's
love her
chamber
so much.
later.
Sadly, I couldn't find one
After
for
all,
Ganyu or
we'll still
Farina,
need the Pyro
so.
Archon's final approval.
But if I do,
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
buy one.
And we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
Blue guys! They're so adorable! I love the blue ones.
You mean these Saurians?
Yes.
You're right. There's all sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella. Huh.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Oh, guy. Where are you going?
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
All right. See you later. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too. We've got to teach them how to identify ocean zephyrs.
I thought I saw something for a second.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon.
Yeah. Walkie, 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 walkie.
Whoa! They sure are quick on their feet. Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away.
Oh, shoot. Dip, 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 dip. More like, more the let it sleep on it type, are we, Paimon?
But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever Paimon puts things off, even for just a while, you handle them straight away.
Dip, dip.
Oh, wow. Go away,
Word,
bro.
word's not word.
Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the speaker's chamber in a bit.
Yep, yep.
So far, so good. At this rate, Milray will be better in no time.
Whisper.
Aw, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit more sleep?
I feel like he has something to say.
You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us translate? Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little guy?
For our Saurian companion. They give this little thing head pats. Seems like the bloom flower trials are also the. Why does Milray look so anxious? Is his condition? I can't read that fast. I can't give him head pats. They're just quiet. Oh, I forgot. I can become a Saurian. I'm a big. Hi. How are you doing? Is everything okay, Milray? Do you want to eat something? Why don't you pick? Why don't I go pick some fruit? Thanks for looking after me, Nyan. I'll be fine. Hello, Milray. Hello, Nyan. Oh, who are you? I haven't seen you around here before. Have you come to visit Milray too? Yeah, I just wanted to tell you that you have nothing to worry about, okay? Because those humans are nice and found a way to cure you. As long as they gather enough ocean curies and sacred flame crystals, so hang on there. You'll be on the mend soon. Sacred flame crystal. Milray? That's exactly what I'm worried about. Those nice humans have no idea how dangerous sacred flame crystals are. Dangerous? Yes, very dangerous. They can become biuld human hearts and turn friends into enemies. The humans must be very... Milray struggles to say anything else, but he soon falls into unconsciousness once more. Beguile human hearts? The chiefs didn't mention anything about that before. Could it be a known risk associated with using sacred flame crystals? More importantly, even if the chiefs know nothing about this, despite all the knowledge they possess, then where did Milray and Nyan come to hear of this? Of it, yeah. Nyan, who told us, who told you guys the sacred flame crystals were dangerous? A mysterious courtier we met while fighting those big monsters. He's the one who told us. I remember how our friends were running around in a picnic the first time Milry passed out. Not this disease again. We have to find Ocean Zippers and Sacred Flame Crystals. But Sacred Flame Crystals are can begin human hearts into friends to enemies. What should I do? Where did the corner find this out? I don't know. He often said things like we couldn't understand. Apart from us, no other Saurians wanted to play with him. As far as I could tell, he didn't have any human companions either. I'm not sure where he would have I'm not sure he wouldn't lie to I'm sure he wouldn't have lied to us. He saved us many times, and we're very close friends. I really hope that Milry recovers soon. If the Sacred Field Crystals are dangerous, I don't think that's the way he would want to be saved. Don't worry, I'm here to help. I'll remind the humans to be careful. In the meantime, you take good care of Milry, all right? Just just make sure he doesn't worry too much and gets lots of rest. You do that for him? Thank you so much! Becoming this mysterious by the minute. With my Wicca and the 6th chief present, I'm sure everything will be alright, but still, I have to find a chance to talk to Wicca about it. I mean, she took this for a long time, so she must know. Gotta have to do this.
Let's ride!
Whoa, my Wicca. Well, my Wicca! Okay, whatever. Apparently, you want to go. Daily dose of flashbang. My eyes. I know my room's not that bright, but like my eyes don't hurt. I don't need to be hurting from this. The whatever words.
I've read through your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea. Even if it wasn't for Milry's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
Far more than we anticipated.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth. So we had to make an exception by adding a few more spots.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another 3. I'm planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
Thank you, Archon.
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
Oh, are we gonna join or?
Huh? Good luck with what exactly?
Does it look like I know?
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
Yes.
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad, who first heard about it from his dad, my old grandpa.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that, then. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured.
Do you know anything about the Sacred Flame Crystals?
What makes you ask?
How do ruin that sacred flame crystals can beguild human hearts?
I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda resurrection have protected Natland for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it. In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts.
That's very true.
So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natland we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it. Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower trials so we can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tapetlosaurus.
It's so reassuring to have you on our side, Moika.
Well, there are some things even I can't handle. For example, it just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Huh?
We do?
Who could they be?
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
All right. I'll go.
Finally, you're here!
Hello.
Traveler Paimon. So, basically...
Yes?
hold up, what happened to first come, first served? What I'm saying is, I get to go first.
What's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a sudden?
So... So, you know about the Bloomflower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the Springs?
What?
We weren't even planning to join, honestly.
We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not you compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose to join. In other words, recruiting you is every tribe's top priority right now.
What?
Oh, so that's what's going on. No wonder Chief
play rock,
O'Connell
paper,
wished us
scissors,
good
and
luck
whoever
just
wins,
now.
I'll do it.
He must have known this was coming.
And that's all for the chit-chat. I hope you're ready for some serious incentives. How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop.
Ooh.
Luxury
Tempting.
hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's perfect vacation.
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor.
Food?
The finest quality meat.
Food?
All you can eat.
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How!
Yeah, no one wants that.
You little... Ah!
And he gets sent to the
All you
stars.
can eat barbecue?
The big deck is big back.
Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are.
Paimon for the consumption.
I'm not too keen on training, but getting stronger does sound tempting.
All I've got to offer are freshly picked vegetables, but I can guarantee they're really tasty.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Girl.
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
Well, flying's kind of what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too.
I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips.
Oh, Paimon loves those too. Oh, this is such a tough choice.
I've been given
Not just because the freebies
food.
are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others. You know what? Paimon's decided to leave this one to you.
How about I join them all?
Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
There's always an option.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side. Second half on theirs. Sounds fair enough, right?
Huh. Hadn't thought of that. Pretty clever.
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier...
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable!
All right, it's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
Alright, alright. Okay, no, that hurts. That hurts my eyes. Alright. Now we go somewhere. Where? Oh, there. It was right there. How did I not see it?
Rise with the sun!
Alright, so this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win!
Let's go over our game plan.
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, needs only lift a claw, and poof! All that you behold shall be turned to ashes.
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
You killjoy!
We're a real dream team. Let's just charge right in.
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless. There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
In that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani.
We'll catch them completely off guard.
All right then, time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our stuff. I'll take point. Everyone follow me!
Aye aye, Captain.
Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic People of the Springs thinking. Huh? They saw through our plan?
No choice but to face them head on now.
I'm ready! All right then, time for a real showdown. Yippee! You're going down! Check this out! Best of luck!
Claim these souls!
Brace yourself! This is right here! Hey, no flashing! Give them everything you've got!
Let's finish this next time.
Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day.
We won!
At this rate, we'll be invincible!
Don't count your Yumkasaurs yet. Let's head over to the next spot. See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
The nearby mountainsides have all been blocked off by crystal clusters. Looks like they don't want us getting up there so easily.
Don't worry. Leave this to Turbo Twirly.
You've got this, Kachina!
Don't kill Kachina. Is Vay up here? Oh, alright.
You're finally here, Other Granny.
Hi.
If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
Okay.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick for you.
Here comes another.
Shadow the pest! Mine to command!
Let's tread!
Take a look behind the veil! Take a look behind the veil!
Is that all you have?
My weight was not in vain. All eyes on you!
Target attack was unexpected.
My weight was not in vain.
Finish this next time.
The night wind blows.
Still looking slim, you know. Perhaps it's time I got going.
Bro really is thinking about his vegetables.
All right! We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too!
Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the Flower Feather Clan!
Wow! Looks like they're already on high alert!
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
Looks like I showed up right on cue, huh?
Hi.
Yay! You're here too, Shilonin!
They did mention reinforcements.
Let's save this small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Hi.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
I can taste our victory already!
This way. Is there any way to plan? I guess I'm assuming they're just gonna go down there. I'd go right here.
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
That is not what I wanted to do. It's fine. It's fine. I'm gonna get the switch to Regina.
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow. But this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet. If you can.
We're not gonna lose!
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun!
Hey!
Watch out!
It's raining fire! Action at the flame! Let's ride! Surf's up!
Still got plenty of wheels left with your names on them.
Glory to which none can compare!
Alright, how about we call it a day?
Nom nom nom. I think we have them all, or are we missing one?
Does that mean we've won? Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoosaur riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base. That was well played.
Thank you for covering us.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as green fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters of the Nightwind on our way back.
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Granny C. Lolly! Are you here to take part in the Bloomflower trials too?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up. Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end.
Alright.
That's awesome!
Even said Lolly didn't notice anything strange about the sacred flame crystals. Am I overthinking this?
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
It's never bad to be cautious.
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work. Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo Twirly.
Ugh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight!
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Alright.
Great! Paimon can't wait!
Uh-huh. Sure. In that case, I guess I'll be off too.
Oh
See you
shoot!
tonight.
I realized I didn't plug it in. Whoops! There you go. Hopefully I'll be fine. Keep forgetting that it's not... Oh shoot. Whoops. Let's tweak that a little bit.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last
There you
ones
go.
left! Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I showed you last time. Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go!
Hi. You get changed in a familiar spot.
Woohoo! Let's get this party started!
This is the life.
Honestly, Paimon with pigtails is so adorable.
I hereby bestow upon you the name of the Almighty Dragon Lord. All the fatigue just floats away. If only we could do this every day.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
And last
you
but
don't
not
drink
least,
water.
surf, turf, and perch.
That smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses. There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon! Take that, Kanich! Bow before my greatness!
Hey, watch it, How! You're splashing water everywhere!
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
Alright.
Kachina! Tevat to Kachina! I made Saurus crackers. Come have some.
Okay.
What's going on over there?
Kanich, you sureless! Unhand me! Let me go!
Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up.
It's nothing.
No problem at all. We had a blast.
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun. You know, by the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner.
I noticed that too. She's been a bit off since the exhibition match ended.
Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different? Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her.
Yeah.
If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Bye for now. See you soon.
Bye-bye. For our Saurian companion complete. days later. 2 days later. It's not picking up my voice. I was trying to do it like say we with all with the one breath. It did pick up sadly. Wrong button. Oh, this button would be better.
Burn it down! Light it up!
Oh, here you are, Kachina.
Hi. Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Milray and Nyan. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
Kachina, has there been something on your mind lately?
Huh? What makes you ask?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost. Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow. I didn't know what to aim for next, or what I should work toward. Then the Bloomflower trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. Everyone, that is. Except for me. And that got me thinking. Am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
So that's what's been bothering you, huh?
This is an important stage in life too, Kachina.
Huh? You mean everyone feels like this at some point?
There's no big rush.
I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard enough.
There's no big rush. Take your time searching for what it is you want to do.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Traveler.
If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right? When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes. But if someone told her, "You're eating this tonight," kinda spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
I see. Even you have your moments of wisdom, Paimon.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
No.
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it. Is the little guy feeling any better?
Granny Lolly! Hello!
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milray's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right. By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you?
What, me?
When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
Ah, so that's what this is about. I was worried about the sacred flame crystals might be dangerous. Did she think there was something else on my mind? While I was worrying about Kachina, she was worrying about me. Should I be honest with her about the rumor? Tell it Lolly about the rumor of the sacred flame crystal.
A baseless rumor, but a fearful-sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Wait, are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it. Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held. Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Let's go. Knowing the truth will put our minds at ease.
Can I come along? I'd like to help.
Sure.
I don't see why not. Come, let's head over to my place. We should leave this little Tapetlosaur to rest.
Medicine born of guilt. Whee! Is it? Okay, that's pretty far away. Whoops, wrong one. I would think that the closer one would be the closest waypoint, but no.
Rev the engines!
I know moving lower, I'm just making sure. I'm getting there! Ooh, whoops. Okay, a little higher.
Rise with the sun! Rev the engines!
It's fine. I've been doing this for a while, so it should be fine. Probably.
Phew. Light it up!
What do you want from me? Is it higher or lower? Anyways.
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
There's that many?
I mean, it doesn't look that much.
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
It'll be fine.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
Bob was like, is it over here? Searchy search. A variety of events are recorded on these scrolls, like moments frozen in history with the power to pull you back into the distant past. I flipped through these several all of them. There's still nothing about the Bloomflower trials, yet stories they contain, they're almost unimaginable. War, peace, alliances, betrayals. It seems like the Natlands of 6 or 7 centuries past, the relations between the 6 tribes were incredibly complex and constantly shifting.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
Are there still conflicts between the tribes nowadays?
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges.
I see. First time I've heard of that.
Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
Hey, come check this out.
This one seems to mention the Bloomflower trials. Oh? Let me see.
Akolina, do you prefer Mora or Primogem? I like Primogem.
A curious coincidence indeed. It seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian. Huh? Was it the same illness as Milray's? The scroll doesn't say, but it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The scroll only vaguely alludes to two things. Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother. And later on, his brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Or maybe it happened to be too sensitive to record.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from?
Despite becoming through the rest
looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Mutota.
And what's our next move? Any other leads we can follow?
Come to think of it, that mysterious Kukasaur that Milray mentioned might be able to shed some light on this. I have a feeling a certain Kukasaur might know a thing or two.
A certain Kukasaur? Who told you that? Oh, Aoife's assistant Kakuku must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurians.
Yeah, this might not be able to be the best time to dive into his whole situation and dwell in mystery. I guess I'll give Kuku the credit for now.
Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that Kukasaur. Let's split up and meet back here later.
Alright. Teleport.
Burn it down. Light it up.
Yeah, can you tell me more about this mysterious Kukasaur that you mentioned before? Huh? You want to make friends with him too? Yep, that's right! Where can I find him? Tracking him down is no easy task, because he's always off somewhere on his own. One second he pops up in front of us, then vanishes into thin air the next. It's actually pretty impressive. One time he took us to an absolutely beautiful place with this really, really tall stone gate. And there were so many Kukasaurs there. We wouldn't usually trespass on other Saurian territory, but since he took us there, it was fine. He said it was his home. Kukasaur's stone gate. Sounds like it might be near the Flower Feather clan. Let's go check it out. How does he look like? How do I recognize him? He's really easy to spot. He's the one that's light and floaty like that, like him. Light and floaty? Yep, light and floaty. You know who he is the instant you see him. Seems like the long description for him to come up with is vague, but I'll have to do it for now. Whatever. Oh, and if you do see him, could you say hi for me and Milray? We're both starting to miss him. And could he drop by to see us? But there were too many people around for his liking. Sure thing, leave it to me. Oh, character.
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard. Go on, have some.
Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't wear yourself out with worry, okay?
If you need more, there's plenty more where that came from.
Oh. Teleport! Head to the area described by Nancy.
Shh. So, everyone got that? They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
I hit my poor mic.
Mualani, Kinich, what are you doing here?
Hello?
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you! You nearly scared the life out of me! Just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match. But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret. After all, we'll be competing against you this time.
What about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
No.
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive Kukusaur.
Rare and elusive?
You gave Kanichi and Milani a quick rundown of the situation.
In that case, we can help with the search. That description of the location's way too vague. The scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever. What does the Kukusaur look like?
Light and floaty?
Nothing more specific than that?
Apparently we'll know who he is the instant we see him.
Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone over at the Flower Feather clan has any ideas.
I'll follow the river then.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kanich will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
Okay.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome, thanks everyone!
Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
There seems to be a few Kukusaurs living here, and I couldn't read. Where's the nearest one? Oh, can we just ask it? That fruit just smells kind of sour.
Try this one instead! It's super sweet!
Greetings, fellow Saurian. Hello there, how can we help you? I was just wondering, have you met this Kukusaur around here described as light and floaty? Oh, you're talking about that kid, are ya? Are light and floaty really that distinct traits? These Kukusaurs seem to instantly understood who I meant. He sometimes shows up around here, but he's always sneaking about, trying not to be seen.
He's often perched on that cliff, just glazing on his lonesome, daydreaming about who knows what.
Oh, yeah, and I'm pretty sure I saw him following a human a couple of days back.
Well, it's not something you see every day. He usually doesn't go anywhere near them.
So, is there any other way I can hold him? I'll forget if I were you. That kid comes and goes like a shadow.
Come, join us for some fruit instead. Try this one, it's sweet as can be.
Okay, thanks. Didn't seem very fruitful lead, but I guess I'll have to wait and see if Mualani and Kanich have any better luck.
Anything on your end, Kanich?
Nope.
Me neither. Kukusaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that Kukusaur you're after. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow.
Maybe he's really hiding from us. I'll try to think of another way.
Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, what's your next move?
I'm just thinking of the planker and it was like ends for a nuclear bomb. That blows up the whole house. Anyway. I think we'll head back to the Masters of the Nightwind.
Alright, I'll update them.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance.
I mean,
anyway,
he did, like,
we'll be heading back
capture a
now.
god, so.
Best of luck!
Okay then, see you later! And thanks for your help!
Huh? You did. One sec. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light hope.
Ba-da-ba-ba.
Instead of confining themselves to the heavens, God should broaden their horizons in the world below.
Are you on the chat screen on purpose? Yeah, I need to respond to someone. Anyway. Bruh! Like this last time. Whatever.
Let me think.
Katrina, Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur?
Nope, not yet. I don't think he's planning to make an appearance anytime soon. Oh,
In that case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this, but not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out. Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Whew. Finally, dudes. Found you.
Hello. Aoife, what brings you here?
Can each mention you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur? Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days.
A strange Kukasaur, you say?
No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
That sounds terrifying.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
Paimon, you do it.
It's okay. I've got this.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say Paimon since she flies and can't really hear flying. Can you? I mean, I don't know. Can you hear Paimon's flying? I don't know.
What the? How is that even? Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
Are you glowing?
Wait, surely that's not...
Just like Yuzu's grandparent. How are you glowing? No wonder Yuzu's described as light and floaty. It's really instantly recognizable, not like any Kukasaur I've seen. It must be Milray's mysterious friend, then. The one spreading rumors about the sacred flame crystals being beguilingly human hearts.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines? Haven't they been fixed?
There are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro? If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
Where are you going?
He ran off.
Go after him! Huh?
Do you think he wants us to follow him?
I was gonna go after him anyway, so...
If only we had a Kukathosaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
Alright. Anyways, him fainting after saying every word he knows is funny.
Looks like he's finally stopped.
Why have you brought us here?
That does not give us much of an explanation. Where is our Saurian?
So, is there something buried here, or what?
Maybe. We should look.
You want us to dig it up?
Does anyone have a shovel? After some energetic digging, you... Ooh, what is this?
These are... woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made, and heavily time-worn as a result.
It's cute, though.
Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last Bloomflower trials that took place centuries ago? But why would these be here? Come, let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole time.
All right.
So, have you figured out a way to save him?
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill. So, I was worried about you.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother. But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict. Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
Yes.
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something.
Enhance a warrior's strength?
No!
It's speculative at best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
I know, but I had no other choice. Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation. Fighting side by side for a common cause, that's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just please make sure it all goes smoothly.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after all.
I don't trust you.
And Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
Himara! How could you stoop so low, ambushing us on the field like that?
Ambushing? You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak. The Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
And what, we'll hand him over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a sick Saurian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions. If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
You what?
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along. Ugh, that Nompole. Can't believe I trusted him.
The children of Echoes will not forget this. Let's go!
Cute.
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
Rumors? What rumors?
You gotta tell him the truth.
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs. And that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone. How could you lie to me, Amara? You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
You think I had a choice? As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all. Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
I've put them all into our research.
What?
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need.
What?
He's your companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
What is wrong with you?
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come. Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted. All the hope and trust that that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
Wait, Nompole! Where are you going?
Away from you.
Antu!
Whoops.
Antu! Antu, it's me! Please, answer me. Antu, are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your own. I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope. But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings. Until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze. I remember once, over at the Children of Echoes, Someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Dream on. Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it. What are you, you little vulture?
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it. It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why. Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest. Before my own time comes, I have recorded all
that
of this on
VA.
these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not
Hello,
lie
hello,
buried.
welcome to stream, Maki.
May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them. May the Natlan of their day be united as one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
Medicine born of guilt.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Cuckoosaur spirit was once his saurian companion?
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else, he senses something familiar in you.
Probably the white hair.
No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted? The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Hey, where's that little Cuckoosaur going?
Look, over there! Do you think he's sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories.
I'll go hang out with him in a bit. What?
Thanks. I might need a breather over here.
It scared me when it suddenly stopped the music.
Lingering for centuries, unfolding like this before my eyes. Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. Now I know why we became vets too. I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
Burn it down!
Annie, huh? Are you the blonde gal from just now? Wait, is that your real form? Can you turn yourself into a human? That's amazing! Can you teach me how to do it? I want to talk to the humans, but they don't like me. You still remember what happened back then? Only bits and pieces. I remember being in a lot of pain, and I remember how worried my good friend Napo was. Afterwards, the pain stopped, and my body felt so light, but I couldn't find him anymore. I hid and searched, searched without end. My body was kept getting colder and colder, like I was freezing to death. Luckily, I found a nice cozy cave where I huddled and slept for ages. When I woke up again, the world seemed completely different.
Oh, did you hear about the crazy news a few weeks ago? Which one? And which fandom? Because I don't know. Okay, it's getting a Candy Crush clone, and that's really funny to me. Candy Crush. All right. A cave?
Yeah, they were these strange patterns on the wall. Something even looked a bit like me.
He could be the remnants of a secret source. That's the closest place to the Night Kingdom. Maybe his soul hasn't faded away yet because he's hibernating there? Hibernating.
When I came out the cave, I saw there were evil monsters had returned, so I went to help, and that's
the onion. All in fun games, until Oshinoko Candy Crush is number 1 trending on iOS. I'm not gonna lie, I might install it just for the fun of it.
There were three of us running in circles. Once I showed my friends the way, those monsters didn't stand a chance of catching them. Eventually, those monsters all disappeared, and then I faintly heard the sound of Nipple's voice, calling out for me to come to him.
The monsters disappeared. Must have been after all the final battle against the Abyss. The Leylands have been restored, so at this point, he could have returned to the Night Kingdom. I'm gonna be a hardcore player day 1 content. But you didn't go to him?
I wanted to, but Melry came down with the same illness I had. I was so worried about him. Nepal and the sacred flame crystals were required for the cure, but those crystals are evil. As soon as they get their hands with them, even my closest friends would get in
Victor's arguments?
Everyone started acting so strangely, like they were bewitched.
So do you think this was caused by the sacred flame crystals?
What else could it have been? They've been such good friends before, and they used to care about me too. All because those evil crystals. I wish I could cast every last one of them into a volcano. But we need to find a cure to Milray. What should we do?
Just as Nepal concluded in his scroll, Atsu misunderstood the real cause of the strife. It wasn't the power of the sacred flame crystals, but to bewitch human hearts, but rather human greed and scheming. But what can I do for this little poor creature? Should I tell him the truth from his standpoint? Would knowing the truth make a difference?
What's wrong with this? You seem a bit down.
I'm okay. Let's head back where the others are. Atsu's eyes are full of heartfelt concern. I don't know what to tell him, but times have changed, so have the people. He's the only one still trapped in the past.
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Cute. Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
Isn't there anything we could do to help him forget his sorrow and find hope once more?
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time studying Saurian psychology. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes. In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad. So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happens, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad, bad things that cause endless arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them. Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
How'd the grind? Doing good. I want Marisa. She's so cute and adorable. So mostly I've been looking for Primogems, and I still haven't built Nouvellette fully. I've did Ganyu a little bit, so that's good. Oh, I'm also working on Mavuka's tones. Speaking of Mavuka's tones, I should redo the tone book today. Anyways, never mind. What are you trying to do?
Actually, I
I'm
didn't
messed up on
really
that line.
understand either. Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
The group has quick to strategize and hunt.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
You need me to pull up and kill things, kid?
Not so fast.
Maybe later.
Hate to break it to you,
I still need to
but
finish
the three
this
of
event.
us can't make this happen. Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along. As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
Medicine born of guilt. Oh, whoops. Where is it? Okay, actually, it's probably in here. Ah, crack! No! What do you mean? Through 1 day? Bruh. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. I could. Ah, fudge. Ooh, killing thing. What? This one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by its toe. If you holler, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. They just had to lock it up for 1 more day. Anyway.
Rise with the sun!
Hello? Alt, Paimon, we meet at last. Welcome to the Bloom Flower Trials. Have you heard, I've heard from our chief that you're here to sign up for the competition. Yeah, but we're wondering, what exactly are the Bloom Flower Trials about? I'll give you a quick rundown. First, the Bloom Flower Trials are divided in offensive battles and defensive battles. I love killing things. Okay. Defensive battles are pretty simple, but just stop your opponents from attacking the tribe. Playing offensive is trickier, assuming that the tribe's lost defense and they sound a horn and counterattack. To spice things up, we've added special ritual items into the mix. Attackers can charge them up to destroy the defenders' special barriers. And even if it's a competition, we don't want to see any uncalled for violence or conflicts. So anything broken should be fixed, and if you see monsters, please clear them out. Well, Paimon's head is spinning! Oh, did you catch all that? More or less. Don't sweat it. If you got any questions, come to me. The competition isn't that complicated. I am sure you'll get the hang of it in no time if you participate. I'm gonna ignore everything it says and then just do nonsense. Ah. Sign up for this competition. Alright. Let's see. Digestion consumption. So it'd be best to do Milani. I do have Kachina, but I'm not just not really built. I'll do Bloom team. Should I add a healer into the mix? I'll add her. Ba-da-ba. Sadly, you can't hear me abusing my keyboard anymore. I mean, unless I pull it up. Okay, nah. I have to do it higher, and I'm not doing that right now. Yeah. I'm gonna ignore everything. Yeah. What do we do first? Oh,
Keep pushing forward.
Where is this?
Let's ride. Wrath from the sky.
Yeah, commit it to memory.
It's not happening. I don't remember. No, it's Virgin, right? Virgin? Yeah.
Burn it down.
Bloom is the electro one.
Grow.
Let's ride.
This may hurt a little. Grow. Allow me.
Light it up.
Alright, next one. This way? Can't use my energies left. The dab! It's a bit.
This place is ours now. Woohoo! Let's shred, Sharky. Committed to memory. This may hurt a little.
Rise with the sun.
Watch this. Show me your courage.
Covenant of the deep. Grow.
Brace yourself.
Stick around.
An epic wave.
Let's ride. Try and stop me.
Come on.
Committed to memory. Rest and rebuild.
Oh, burn the hook. Full throttle.
Who are you pulling for? Right now, I want to pull for Veresa, but other than that, I don't know. I already have most of the characters I already want. And it's not letting me out. Oh shoot. Wrong place! Wait, where am I supposed to go? Oh, this thing? Use things. Oh yeah, that thing. Oh shoot, I should have used the other one.
That's the finishing blow!
It is?
That's the finishing blow!
Okay, I can't use it. Let's go this way. With the battle instance select. Supply box. Oh shoot! Oh my god, why couldn't you be on water? smidge, a itty bitty, little bit. Oh shoot, I could have just switched to Milani. Whoops. It's fine.
Keep pushing forward.
Alright, good.
Let's ride.
But yeah, for right now, I want to get Risa.
Rev the engines.
This. What do you mean I'm low on energy?
Rise with the sun.
Get me on. Oh shoot! I can move the nest. It's fine. Need that I'm missing. I don't know if I can trust those things. Either way, I don't want to trust. Ah!
Let's ride.
Anything else? Ah. There you go.
That's the finishing blow.
Uh-oh. Time's up in the essence!
Light it up. Full throttle.
No! No! I'm not gonna I'm gonna miss. I'm gonna miss.
Need a surfboard?
Let's ride.
So close too! Oh, never mind. I was not gonna get in there in time.
Not bad. Wrap from the sky. Rise with the sun.
Let's shred, allow me. This may hurt a little. Make yourselves at home.
You know what? It would be better if I had Farina here.
Let's ride.
Let's ride. Light of the blazing sun.
Come on.
Light it up. Rev the engine.
Woohoo! Catch an epic wave.
Let's ride. Wrap from the sky.
You know what? I'm gonna redo this. I'm gonna redo this with Farina. I think Farina would just be better for this. Alright. We do it again.
Keep pushing forward.
Let's ride. Pyroclastic surge.
Time to shine. Shower me with the Temple of Wisdom. Let's shred, Sharky.
Rise with the sun. Breath from the skies.
Alright, next one. Cement.
Keep pushing forward.
Let's ride. Try and stop me.
Check this out. That's the one. This way could...
Burn it down. Pyroclastic surge.
Come on!
You're going down.
Your courage!
Let the world collide. Make yourselves at home. Row, row.
Try and stop me.
Alright. We don't have any time for healing.
That's the finishing blow.
Energy, it's fine.
Kaboom!
Okay, and then next we go this way.
Need a surfboard?
Oh shoot. Alpika, please. No, wanting. Wrong word.
Keep pushing forward.
Next one is where?
Rev the engines.
Ah, there.
Shower me with praise.
Okay, we can do that.
Need a surfboard?
I need them. Ah, crap.
Let's ride. Light it up.
Where was the last one? Last one. Ah, over there.
Burn it down.
You know what? Blah, blah, blah. Alright. That should be the final blow? Yeah.
Kaboom!
I can't even get off willingly. Great. We wasted time. Serena, because I thought it'd be easier.
Let's rock! Let's go! Fight! On! Wrath from the skies!
Woohoo! Catching at the flames!
Let my name echo in song!
Yeah, what is this? Art.
The Temple of Wisdom! Yeah, let's ride! I got this! This may hurt a little. Yeah, carving wave! Committed to memory! Woohoo! Let's shred, Sharky! Time to shine! Everyone hold hands!
Rev the engines! Pyroclastic surge!
This may hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge.
Recap.
Let's ride! Full throttle! Wrath from the skies!
Woohoo! Committed to memory. Catching at the flames!
There you go. Had annoyed for the first one, but it's fine. Nom, nom, nom. Let's look at the Puma gems. Ah, we got Marisa. So plunge attack. Okay, I know you can do plunge attack. Electro. Is there... I mean, we do have a Zhao. I don't think it's good for us anyway. What do you think? Fine, we'll put him on. Although it's not really... Actually, you're not even that built at all. Whatever. We'll just throw Jean in. She's pretty well built, in my opinion. Yeah. Actually, I haven't tested out Marisa. Yes, yeah. I'll get a hang of it. I hope.
Take a seat. Let's have some fun, shall we?
The Temple of Wisdom.
That is not a good idea.
Let's ride.
You'll have to get past me first.
Let's ride.
Yeah.
Light of the blazing sun.
need to be careful here.
Let's rock. You separated.
Stick around.
Everyone hold hands.
Barbados, guide us.
Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun! How about this?
Stick around.
Memory.
Let's ride!
We need to be careful here.
Hero incoming!
Rain of bullets!
We should hurry back. Why me?
How about this? Take a seat.
I don't get anything else. I did my best. Ah, that's why. Okay. Oh, let's do that after. Can each attacking from six directions. So, all right. Although I'd prefer to have a healer, but whatever. So I'm assuming it's basically like the other one. Alright, where to begin? Right there.
Victory, as expected.
Oh, stuff over there.
Let's ride! Crash from the sky!
Growl! Committed.
Target acquired. Locked up.
The only consequences with pyro is the fire nearby.
Light it up!
Give him a Wicca.
This way for you. Growl.
For the Lord of the Night! Time for you to pay the price.
Let's ride! Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Committed to memory.
Burn.
Let's ride!
Next area. Let's hopefully not kill our teammates. Well, we got a pretty good amount. We just need to get one more. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. I'm aware how to do this.
Are you running away?
Yippee! Just have to do that. Alright, it's cool enough.
I got him cornered.
Ah! Not what we're trying to do. Okay, that's great. Like that. Let's not repeat the mistakes that we did a second ago. We don't have time for that.
You really are.
That is not what I wanted! Alright, well, that's good.
Don't mind if I do. Over your
Locked on.
Hey, sharing my knowledge.
Take your time.
Let's ride.
Everyone hold hands.
Rise with the sun. Incinerate!
Not one thing again. Oh, heal, 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 heal.
Target
The
acquired.
blessing! Yippee! Yay! Alright. Lucachina, crystallize. Alright, we'll do crystallize. Can't remember exactly which thing helps with crystallize, but since we have a shielder, you don't have to really worry much about the other stuff. Alright, let's do this. Yes, I know how to use Kachina. Yes, they're all mostly on the ground.
Let's ride. Pyroclastic surge!
Gather.
Get down.
Let's ride.
Rise. Prepare yourself.
We have to regroup. For Rex Lapis.
Crumble. This is order.
Where?
Let's ride. Rev the engines.
Looks like we're about to face a seriously strong opponent.
Access denied.
Ah, crap.
Full throttle.
Right here.
Pyroclastic surge!
Order guide you.
Clear the area.
Quake.
Here goes. Our base is under attack.
I'm a win! I'm a win! Trying to stop that!
Wrath from the sky!
that.
No touching.
Solidify.
Burn it down.
You've got this, traveler.
Hey! Hello, welcome to the stream!
I will have order. Stabilize.
Light it up.
Access denied.
Let's ride. Wrath from the sky.
Gotcha.
Burn it down.
Right here.
Order guide you.
How are you? I'm doing good. I'm just struggling a little bit. Please, 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 please! No, no! I'm gonna text you something. Okay. Well, at least we got the Brio gems. Alright, let's do this one again. This is gonna be harder, right? Yeah. Wait, was it that one? No, it was the other one, right? No, it was this one. Yeah. Oh, I forgot that you can run really fast.
Blazing sun. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Justice o'clock.
Fix it. Okay, I'll see. Alright, after this.
Light it up.
Where are
Our
they?
base is in danger.
Where? Oh, shoot!
Let's roll.
Time rising.
Whoa, we should hurry back.
Let's ride. Pyroclastic surge. Rain of bullets.
Commit it to memory.
Let's ride. Rev the engines.
There you go. Yeah, don't die. I'm trying.
You'll have to get past me first.
Hey, they have to get over here to get.
Light of the blazing sun.
I don't think you're safe.
Incinerate. Headbutt. Let's ride.
Ah! Okay, how about let's reset this? Dear my. Alright. Again!
Let's ride.
Antenna, grant me strength. Everyone hold hands.
Let's ride. Fun, shall we?
Justice o'clock.
Reinforcements.
Let's ride. Pyroclastic surge. Let's have some fun, shall we?
Our base is in danger.
I'm away!
Yeah, look out below.
Let's ride.
Hero incoming.
Full throttle.
me first.
Yeah.
Light of the blazing sun!
Why me? It's justice o'clock. Hero incoming.
Yeah.
Heads up. Charge. Headbutt.
Let's ride! Try and stop me!
We should hurry back.
Is it really?
Why me? Gotta steer clear of other people. Look out below. Hi.
Pyroclastic surge!
We need to be careful here.
Let's have some fun, shall we?
Watch this!
Light of the blazing sun! Rain of bullets! Incinerate! Burn it down!
I swear by my sword.
Rain of bullets!
How about we don't do that? Pretty please? Pretty please? Put the cherry on top. Put the cherry on top.
We need to be careful here.
How about this? Let's have some fun, shall we?
I feel like I need a different team for that. Probably be better if I moved this out with like Farina and who else would be good for that team? You know, something that could be used. Bryden. That would be better. Anyways, 1 second. Let me check something. Oh shoot. Let me see. Wrong button. Alright, let me double check. Stuff. Alright, there you go. Alright. Again. One more try. Everything with the cool and calm headed. And remember there's 2 waves in one.
You want to